Hey, all you people out there in YouTube land. Thought I'd make a quick little video about generator adapters. Went to the desert the other day. My generator failed. And my neighbor had, had a generator. And the one on his rig failed. And he borrowed a generator to take out, and then realized it was tripping everything. He didn't understand why. And I looked at, well, he had everything plugged into one 20 amp circuit. And I said, you're missing the wrong adapter. You should be plugged into a different adapter. So I thought I better get some adapters myself and figure this out, which is not hard to figure out. You just need to do something. But I couldn't even plug into his adapter either, because I didn't have the correct adapter to go from mine to his 4-prong. He had a 4-prong adapter, and I mean an outlet. That's a 3-pronger right there. You see that? 1, 2, 3. And they all do different things. You can look up the PPT 30 amp, blah, 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 whatever it's called. But you can go on Amazon and get these from, $8 to $15. So this is to plug in to a generator that has that prong. That's what it looks like on most 30 amp service house for your RV. So this is what my RV has. So I can plug that into a generator, which I have the Predator 5,000 watt. So I can plug this, or my house, or my RV plug right into that, which is really convenient. I don't have to get a special adapter. But also, I got this adapter so I can plug it into that generator for household, or 110 power. Regular power cords, anything I can run off there, and it's a 30 amp circuit, so I can run compressors, power equipment, and not have it trip the breaker. So this is nice for doing that. Also, when the power goes out around here, I'm in Fallbrook, they've been upgrading the electrical grid and poles and stuff, and they turn off our power. So this was really helpful. But what I realized is I only use, when I'm out in the desert, is my microwave. I can make eggs in there, scrambled eggs, boil water for coffee or tea, or a cup of noodles or whatever. The air conditioner, if I need the air conditioner, it's too hot to be in the desert. I'm not doing that. And this doesn't work anyway. So between having a TV, I got my little TV here on a swivel. The TV and the microwave is all the thing I need. So I decided to swap out the 5,000 generator and get the little Predator. And this thing will run everything that I have. This is the 2000 inverter, and works great. Super quiet. I can put my chain lock through that to my bumper and keep it, and that'll run the whole weekend on one tank for whatever I need to do. Because keep your batteries charged. It has the charger thing here, so you plug that in and it'll keep your batteries, the house batteries, charged while you run it. And like I said, I only need it to run the microwave and the TV. And even the TV, I have an inverter that I can run the TV with just the inverter. The inverter, not so much going to run the microwave as well. But anyway, something to think about. This, again, I plug the house plug. Now, when I say house, I'm talking about my trailer. Plug it into that, and then that into an extension cord in my garage or house or whatever, so I can work on it or charge up the batteries. I also put a battery charger right on the house batteries when I get home, just to top them off. I have marine batteries. Now, I know a lot of people out there never camped or never had an RV, and they don't know what's what. So here's the 4-pronger. So this you can get, again, here's a 4 outlet, 4 receptacles. So if you want to run, get this much, I think this is for a 220 volt, but it'll split it into 2 different circuits, 2 different legs, so you can run, again, you know, heavy power tools off of it. And I have another adapter coming, so I can plug my house plug for my RV into anybody else's plug. So like this will go into so from my house or my trailer into somebody else's generator. But I couldn't do that because and he could, I would have let him use it more than I would, because he had an air conditioner and refrigerator running and then microwave and all that kind of stuff. So he needed that 30 amp circuit, and that's what you need one of these for, because his generator, this doesn't have a 30 amp circuit. These I think are 20 amp. So that's the deal, is whatever generator you get doesn't necessarily have to have the receptacle for your house plug. Again, I have a Honda, I think it's a 10,000 watt or something like that, and I hardly ever use it. And I wanted to run my welder on it, which is 220, and I didn't have the adapter. So I had to buy an adapter, and I put it with the other generator. But these adapters are out there. Depending on what you want to do, run it from your RV to your generator, or run household appliances, like when the power goes out, so you can have that option and get more. Because if it has a 30 amp circuit on it, which my 5,000 watt inverter from Predator has, so you have a couple of these, so you have a 20 amp and then another 30 amp, so you can run 50 amps or a 35, I think, total something. They'll tell you how many amps max for that generator, but you can plug in more things without using these other splitters. You can actually plug into 2 different circuits on your generator. I think I have all that right. If I'm not, feel free to correct me. I appreciate all your comments. Be nice, people. But just a quick video, you can do this. And so if you pick up a used generator, I don't recommend people buying used generator. I never buy a used generator or power washer unless I see it running. And a generator has got to be giveaway prices, because most people don't change their oil. This thing, you got to change it every 8 hours. It doesn't have a filter. Only takes, I think, like a quart of oil. So 8 hours continuous running, whatever. If you use the 2 weekends, 4 hours or 4 hours, got to change that oil. They're neglected, notorious. I used to work for a generator company, and we'd get them all the time in there. And just people, when's the last time you changed the oil? You got to change the oil? Ridiculous. They're very small engines, and the bigger ones, a lot of them don't have filters either. They just take a little bit more oil, but they get dirty quickly, and you got to change the oil. So just buy a good one with a warranty. I suggest Costco #1, because they'll take it back whenever. And then Harbor Freight, get the warranty, because the one I had, the 5,000 warranty Predator, the 5,000 watt Predator inverter, I had it only a year, and I probably had 100 hours on it, and for some reason it just quit. I ran it on propane for a while, and then it quit. I couldn't even get it running on the propane. I turned it off, turned it back on. I ran it probably like 2-3 hours, and then so something internally must be going wrong, either carburation, I don't know. Checked the spark plug, looked fine, and I said, hey, I got that warranty. They're gonna give me a new one. Let's do it. Anyway, roll out.